Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the Games Case today, and only today we are here to talk about a certain motherfucking paper game, so let's get right into it. Yes sir guys, we are basically 10 days away from the launch of Paper Mario and the Origami King, and let me tell you something, I'm excited as shit. I'm ready. I want to know what goes down in the game. I want to play through it and everything. And I just want to, I want to just sit down really and just talk about what we know so far, what I'm personally excited about, what I want to see in the game, what I want to see them do differently, what I love so far and all that shit. So let's get right into the art style first, right? So this game, man, this game looking crisp as a motherfucker. Like, you want to talk about beautiful art style, like how I feel like we've reached the peak of how Paper Mario looks, right? Because they started this new direction starting from Sticker Star, where they really lean into the arts and crafts of the game, right? You don't have to like Sticker Star, but it looks really good for a 3DS game. And even for Color Splash on the Wii U, that's one of my favorite looking games, just because they really just understand how it just looks like everything is foldable, everything's like an arts and crafts thing, everything is breakable. It's like they really play with the idea that you are in this like crafted world, right? Not to make a joke about Yoshi's crafted world, but it's like, you know what I mean? It's like they definitely doubled down on the art style and the look of the game, and entwined into the mechanics, like when you have the unfoldable origami arms that Mario's got and all that shit. So it's like, I just really love how it looks, man. It's like, you can see where they're going with it when you look at stuff like the environments, right? And like, speaking of the environments, man, this game's got such fucking sick looking areas. I mean, you've got like this beautiful leafy forest, you've got this kind of Shy Guy Bazaar looking place, you've got this ninja palace, you've got this weird heaven looking place, you got one of the biggest, nicest looking mushroom kingdoms I've ever seen in the entire Mario series. I mean, this game really, you can tell they're definitely trying to create a flex with so many things. And again, like, I think what set all the Paper Mario games, especially, I mean, the older ones, maybe not Sticker Star and stuff like that. It's like, especially when you think of Thousand Year Door and you think of the original, it's like, they took you to these areas and environments that just had, like, different color schemes, and they just looked different and felt different. And I feel like this game is definitely leaning a bit towards that, right? I mean, like, again, when you look at stuff like this night sky bazaar, and then you look into this ocean area that you're traveling through and all these other areas, it's like the game, you can tell, is definitely trying to go through more areas. I mean, you've got this like beautiful looking cafe in the game that Mario can just chill at. It's like, you could just, like, I just feel like, personally, to me, what stands out in these Paper Mario games, like, environments, right? Like, I love not only just the battles, which we'll get into, but it's like the environments in Paper Mario are such a fundamental thing to the game that I really love. And it's just like, this game looks like it's trying to nail that in spades, bro. I'm all in for it. And obviously, like, story-wise and partner-wise, people have been talking about what's going on with it. We know it's a game about you trying to stop the Origami King, but I'm so excited for the comedic aspect of the narrative, right? I mean, you have Toads in the background making their funny jokes. You have Babam, like, his name is Bobby, following you, and he's got a whole character arc in there. Apparently, you've got Olivia, who's your partner. It's like, this game definitely, while it's not like the originals where you have like 8 to 10 partners or whatever, you definitely have a few characters that are with you that I think, I think it's a little bit underrated that having a few characters with you is definitely worth a lot, because again, you just get to know these characters more, you get to hang out with them more, you get to like know their quirks and stuff, and it's like, having them as the core, to me, I appreciate that. I think a good writing is good writing either way. You don't need to have a billion characters, you could just have a few that you stay towards. And what I really like is, like, you have characters like Bowser Jr. that you're going to be traveling around with, or Kamek, and I love that, because especially you look at Bowser Jr. and Kamek, it's like they're in like almost every game together. So it's always cool to see that like continued relationship throughout the Mario series, even if it's not in the specific series. But I really love that shit, man. And yeah, I mean, like I was saying, like they try to lean into this comedy aspect, right? That's starting in Color Splash. I mean, there's always been comedy in Paper Mario. That's like one of the things I've always loved about it. But especially Color Splash, I've said this before, is genuinely one of the funniest games I've ever played in my life. Like, I've genuinely had multiple moments just laughing out loud at whatever the dialogue was, because they were just creative. They broke the fourth wall a lot. They just had a lot of fun with it. And I think this game, from the few clips we've seen and stuff, it looks like they're gonna continue that path, and I'm all in for it, bro. When I'm playing Paper Mario, obviously I like a cool story, but to me, as long as there's charming fucking characters and moments, that's all I truly care about in that sense. So let's talk about the battle. battle system, right? Because I feel like the battle system has been a very unique conversation this time around. Because, you know, of course, there's the Paper Mario purists that are always going to be like, where's the 1,000-year door style? Where's the 1,000-year door style? Listen, the devs have said multiple times they don't just want to do that over and over again. They want to try and experiment with new things, which Nintendo just loves to do in general, right? They always love messing with styles and doing different things. But I think what I appreciate about this battle system that we're seeing is this like grid-like circular system where you have to move the pieces in different turns in order to get like the characters to move to wherever you need them to line them up to do these crazy cool combos and attacks. Like, I find that's a really interesting idea, right? Because, you know, for the longest time, I feel like games like Super Paper Mario already changed things up where it was this real-time gameplay where it wasn't even a turn-based system, right? You were just like fighting in a 2D environment, right? And like, then you have Sticker Star and Color Splash, which they're trying to go with the turn-based style, but it's almost like a shell of what it was. Like, it's a very, I don't want to say dumbed down, but watered down version of that, right? Whereas this time, it's like, okay, let's do the turn-based battle system, but let's add a mechanic to it that is like actually unique to the game. It doesn't feel like we're just making a weaker version of the Paper Mario thing, right? And I've seen people be like, where's leveling up, where's this, where that? So it's like, I don't think the game needs that. I think if it has an engaging battle system where you're rewarded with whether it's coins or whatever system you need to get other stuff in the game, I think that's good enough for myself personally. And it's like, to me, fun combat stands out over like, what can I do with that combat, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just can't wait to play it a bit more. I know we've seen a lot of it via screenshots and some footage and stuff, but it's like, I feel like experience is another thing. And like, I've always loved the Paper Mario style and even Mario and Luigi games where you're tapping right at the right time to get that attack in. You know, you've got your Tanukis in this game, you've got your different stuff. It's like, I'm really excited to just play and dive into that battle system. It just looks so good. And yeah, man, again, this game coming out in 10 days, like I said, I feel like the hype for it is solid, right? I wouldn't say it's like crazy high for people. I'm personally hyped because for me, nothing in this world matches a Mario release for myself. But I just feel like this game, definitely needs like a final marketing push. But again, it's so close. People that are gonna get it. These games are selling super well either way. I mean, it's just, I'm obviously gonna play it on stream and stuff. It just looks so fun. It looks so creative. It looks so unique. I feel like this might be one of the, I wouldn't say hidden gems of the Switch, but I feel like it's going to be a game that's going to be a very beloved thing that not necessarily everybody flocks to just because of the nature of Paper Mario. You know, I'm sure it'll break the records of best-selling Paper Mario and all that stuff, and I hope it does super well. And I also hope it reviews super well. I hope it starts a new chain of fans that maybe really love this style, you know, because we've seen fans over the years just be like, where's the 1,000-year door? It's like, I feel like people gotta sooner than later accept that that's not necessarily going to happen. If you look honestly at the series, there's more games that aren't like Paper Mario 1,000-Year Door and 64 than there are, you know? So it's like, I feel like it's better if people move on, try to embrace the style, try to enjoy it, try to find some new love within the series and all that jam. So yeah, those are my thoughts so far on the game. I'm really excited for it. Let me know what you guys think. If you're excited, if you're going to be picking it up, are you waiting? Let me know, because man, I'm just fucking excited, bro. I just want me some Paper. I want to see some Mario. I want the whole gang. Alright, thank you all for watching. Let me know your thoughts. Like I said, subscribe for more here. Follow me on twitch.tv/GamesGauge and follow me on Twitter on the down low, though without a W. So thank you all for watching. We'll see you all next time. Peace. I love you.